guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a Bantu night out, but before we jump into the video, I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button because it'll really help your girls channel out. So today we're going to be doing Bantu night out, as I said, and some of the products I'm going to be using is the same products that I used in my braid out video, and I will show you exactly what I'll be using in just a second. But I'm going to be doing it on my dry hair. So this is a pretty old braid out, about a week old. I'm not going to like wet it or anything. I'm just going to add some product to it and do the Bantu knots. So let's jump into the video. As I mentioned, I'm just going to be adding some product. So I'm going to be using the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk and the African Pride Moisture Miracle Hydrate and Strengthen Leave-In Cream. I'm just gonna section my hair off like this. Just do the back half and then do the front half next. And I'm gonna try to do really small sections, so I'm just gonna kind of split it down the middle and work on one side. So now that I have that out of the way, I'm gonna add my moisture milk first. About that much. It smells so freaking good. It smells like those little sugar cookies. Some of the leave-in cream. And I'm just going to take my dinner brush and brush it through. Actually, I'm going to section that part off again. It's a pretty big section. So we're going to take it like that. And then section it off like that. And just kind of brush all of that through. And then I'm going to split that in half and start the Bantu knot. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the cream. Then I'm gonna actually twist. All right, now I'm done twisting that. I'm going to twist around itself and make a Bantu knot. And I can tell these are already going to be a little smaller, which is okay because my hair does take a long time to dry, and the bigger they are, the longer they're going to take to dry. So I'd rather have small ones so that they're dry tomorrow. That's the first one, pretty small. Twist again. And if you need to add more to like your ends so that your ends are more smooth, you can add just a little bit more, which I'm going to do. So I'm just going to add just a little bit. And brush it through. Continue to twist. And then we're going to twirl it around itself again. There's our second one. Now once I get to the front, I'll show you a better angle of what I'm actually doing, which I'm sure a lot of you already know how to do Bantu knots because it's been around for a while. But for the ones who don't, once I get in the front, I will show you a better angle. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of speed through the back, and I'll be back. All right, so I'm in the front now, and I'm just gonna clean up my part a little bit first, and then I'll start and show you guys how I'm doing this. So let me just let you guys see the back real quick. It's the back. Don't know how it looks, so don't judge me. Curl milk. Fold it in. All right, so I'm splitting it into two, and then I'm just twisting it, and I'm doing like kind of like a rope twist motion, like that. And it's gonna twist all the way down. Get a little bit more of that. Leave it in cream, put it on there, smooth it out. Continue twisting. And then I'm just gonna kind of twirl this around, make it just a little snug but not too tight. You don't want it too tight because you don't want too much tension on your head, especially if you're going to sleep with these. You don't want your head to be hurting. So we're just gonna twist a little bit and then start to wrap it around. And as I'm wrapping it around, I'm just kind of twisting it to get it as tight as I would like it, but not too tight. And just continue to wrap it around. And then I kind of tucked it in up underneath it. And there's your Bantu knot. So it's pretty easy. There's no wrong way to do a Bantu knot in my eyes. So, and I think I'm just gonna do like 3 in this section. Going this way maybe. Yeah. Alright you guys, so these are my Bantu knots. I'm gonna keep these in overnight, and I'm gonna come back in the morning and do the takedown. So just stick around for that. I did do my little baby hairs a little bit. It'll be rough in the morning, so I'm gonna just retouch them up in the morning. So this is it. Give you a little 360. And I'll be back in the morning. All right, you guys, it is the next day and I am ready to take down my Bantu knots. But before I get started doing that, let me just tell y'all, this was the worst sleep I've ever had in a long time. Like, these things are so hard to sleep in. I don't think I'll ever do this again overnight. If I do ever do a Bantu knot out again, I'll probably just do it in the same day, and I'll just sit under the dryer and do it, because it was just a pain to sleep in these. But let's go ahead and start taking these out. So I'm going to start in the back, of course, and I'm going to use my oils first. I'm just gonna rub that over my hands like that. And I'm going to take down the first one. So you just twist in the opposite way that you twisted it up, and then start from the bottom and take your twist out. That's the first one. It's good already. And the reason that I do my Bantu knot with the twist, because it actually comes out better that way for me. I did it regular before, but it just didn't come out like how I wanted to. So I started doing it with the twist instead, and it actually looks pretty good, as you can see already. I'm just repeating the same thing over and over. Coming out pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna finish taking these out off camera, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like before I separate the curls. It looks pretty darn good and juicy. And the back, of course, but we're gonna get that part out of there because I don't want the part in the back like that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more oil on my hands. I'm just gonna rub it over my hair like this, and then I'm gonna start separating. You just want to kind of separate and twirl. This is the results, and I I actually like it, y'all. I actually do like it. I do gotta touch up my edges, of course. All right, so I fluffed it and did all that, did my little edges or whatever. And I normally would stretch it out, but I think I like it like this. And I'm just gonna let it do its thing, let it stretch on its own throughout the week. And this is the results that I got, you guys. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. And let me just show you the back really quick before I leave. This is the back. I don't know if you can still see that part, but this is the back. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.